To say getting into men's fashion changed my life sounds like an exaggeration, but it's really not too far off. I will say that getting into men's fashion has definitely made me a lot more confident, and right now that little decision went such a long way that right now I feel the best that I have ever felt. So yes, men's fashion definitely kind of changed my life. But today let's talk about some style tips that helped me do that. Some style tips that actually did change my life. So for example, the first tip that I can give you is no one cares about your style. No one cares about what you wear, but you know who does care about what you wear? Literally just yourself. Sure, there might be that one person that's going to be saying something, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really affect anybody else as much as it affects you. I'm really not trying to get that sentimental. I'm not trying to make this video too deep, but I am saying that you should only really be wearing what you want to wear. Only wear stuff that makes you feel confident and makes it feel like you're looking your absolute best. And hopefully with the help of these videos that I'm making on my channel, yes, hopefully I'll point you in a direction where you can pick up the clothes that actually make you feel your best. But what I'm trying to get at is that don't force yourself to wear what other people are wearing. Don't follow the crowd. I know that's a big common mistake that most younger guys do. I've seen way too many friend groups that dress the absolute same. Don't just dress like your friends, dress exactly how you want to. Hopefully that makes sense. When it comes to a little bit more sentimental things, I'm really bad with words, but hopefully you got what I'm trying to say. Anyways, the second tip I can give you is stop being a hater. Now this is something that I need to work on myself. But yeah, hating on certain clothes and certain styles definitely helped me back in my own style, because there are so many clothes that I used to hate, but now I pretty much love. For example, oversized, Yeezys, Jordan 1s. To be honest, Jordan in general. Any hype sneaker or anything trending, I honestly used to hate. And honestly, if you notice, most of these things, I honestly just hated them just because I couldn't get them myself. So yeah, I was definitely compensating for the things that I couldn't get. I automatically hated them. But things like oversized or graphic tees or anything like that, I didn't like them at first. And since I was such a big hater of them, I decided that I would never try them out. But obviously I changed my mind, because when I tried them out, I honestly started liking them a lot, and now that's pretty much half of my wardrobe. And because of that, I definitely tell myself that I dress a lot better. But yeah, I would have never been dressing the way that I dress right now. I would have never been feeling the way that I feel right now if I just kept hating on those things and decided never to wear them. So yeah, stop being a hater, start experimenting with some new trends. The third one is have your go-to stores ready in hand. Now, if something's coming up, for example, the back to school season is coming up very shortly, go on little shopping hauls on your go-to stores. For example, one of my go-to stores is going to be today's video sponsor, Hollister. Like I said, this is one of my go-to stores, and if it's not one of yours already, let me put you on right now, because right now I'm going to be showing you a little shopping haul for the back to school season. So I have my package from Hollister ready with all the pieces that I'm going to be wearing in the back to school season. So let's go ahead and style them to show you exactly why Hollister is one of my go-to stores. Alright, so let's start off with my new favorite pair of gym shorts. Now, I always talk about how much I love activewear shorts, so when I saw these, I instantly knew I had to pick them up, and I was right about them. I love them. They're perfectly above the knee, they fit perfectly, and they're perfect for the back to school season if you want to stay comfortable during school. So that paired with the oversized quarter zip from Hollister, instantly one of my favorite outfits. But now we're gonna be switching up the shorts to these linen pair of blue shorts. Now I gotta say, this is my first pair of linen shorts, and I was honestly shocked when I seen them from Hollister. But again, another piece that as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to pick it up. So again, they're linen, so they're very breathable. I love the color, and also they sit perfectly above the knee as well. So on the top piece, I threw on this baseball jersey from Hollister. Yes, I realize the tag is right there, but yeah, these baseball jerseys, I've seen Hollister has been having a lot recently, and it's something that I've never tried before. And as soon as I tried it, instantly fell in love with it. It's something that I'm going to be wearing a lot during back to school because it's very breathable and it looks great. But so do short sleeve button down. So when I saw this one from Hollister, again, instantly had to pick it up because I'm a really big fan of this color. I've always wanted more of this color in my wardrobe, but I never found a good shirt until this one. So again, that's another shirt that looks great with blue jeans or black jeans, and so does graphic tees, because by now you should know I love graphic tees, and Hollister has always sold some really nice ones. Now this one is a baseball team, and honestly, it's another thing that I really don't know anything about. I don't know baseball, but I really do like the graphics. So it looks good with shorts, it looks good with pants. And one thing worth mentioning is that Hollister is already affordable as it is, but another thing that I really like about them is they're literally always having sales, including the one right now where jeans are only $25. So if you need a good pair of jeans for a very affordable price, make sure to check out Hollister, as well as anything else, because like I said, they're literally always having sales, so you could always find something for a very good price at Hollister. Most pieces that I picked up from Hollister are very versatile, and I'm definitely proving that with this little shopping haul. And by the way, I'm definitely letting you know right now that versatility will be your best friend when you're going back to school shopping, because you want one thing that you could wear a bunch of different ways, and honestly, anything that I picked up from Hollister will do exactly that. So of course, the links to everything that I just showed is going to be linked in the description. Make sure to check out Hollister when you're going back to school shopping. And again, huge thank you to Hollister for sponsoring today's video. Alright, the fourth style tip that definitely changed my life is investing a little bit more money in one piece. Now this is something that I definitely started to do more recently, because when I first got into men's fashion, all I wanted was the absolute cheapest stores. And when I go to those stores, I would only shop the clearance sections. Even in my go-to stores, if a piece was expensive, I would put it back immediately. I figured if I could spend $50 on 3 pieces, why would I spend $50 on 1 piece? But now my mind has definitely changed, because investing a little bit more money into a better piece has definitely upgraded my style. A lot of clothes that I spend more money on are some of the softest, most high quality pieces in my wardrobe. And so yeah, instead of buying a $20 hoodie that I found at a random store, I spent about $50, maybe $60 on a hoodie from Hollister, and now it's one of my go-to hoodies. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I definitely understand that sometimes you don't have that extra money to be spending on more expensive clothing, but if you ever get the opportunity to, I definitely recommend it. Alright, and the next style tip that upgraded my style and therefore improved my confidence is going to be having multiple shoes and switching up your shoes, honestly, quite often. Now, take it from somebody that wears Air Forces nearly every single day, I definitely need to work on this a bit more, but every single time that I do follow this tip, I do feel a lot better about my style. Having one pair of shoes every single day can get very boring very fast. So in order to switch it up, have quite a bit of different shoes. And like I mentioned earlier, I know sometimes that can be difficult if you don't have the money to do so, but keep in mind, every shoe doesn't cost $200, it doesn't cost $150. If you're on the younger side and you have some birthday money lying around, instead of buying one shoe for about $200, you could probably buy 2 or 3 shoes with that. Yes, I have some expensive shoes in my collection, but some of my most worn shoes in my collection are going to be some very cheap ones. For example, Converse Chuck 70s are about $80. These new Reeboks that I picked up are about $65. You could also get Reebok Classics for about $65 as well. That used to be one of my favorite shoes, so I definitely might pick up some new ones pretty soon. Air Force Ones are about $110, so a little bit over $100, but around that $100 price range, it's not bad at all. These New Balance 574s, can't really remember the price off my head, but I'm going to leave it right here, and I guarantee you it's less than $100. But yeah, this is something very simple but upgraded my style a lot. And like I said, all 5 of these tips definitely helped me get to the point where I am right now. And right now I feel like I look the best that I ever have, and it's all thanks to these tips. So I did hope this video did help you out, and if it did, make sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, in this channel I simplify men's fashion, so I'm gonna leave a button for you to do that right here. If you want to see more videos right away, here are a few that I think could really help you out. But anyways, other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.